going on here. Um, let me see what's happening here. Learn more. I don't want to learn more. All right. I will walk up these steps first. These steps were painted last night. Okay. Here on the ground are the tools. All of the tools that was used. You have the scraper. You have the wire brush left here last night. You have this debris here that was scraped off. I'm a person who believes when you do a job, clean up after yourself right away. There's the mixing stick right here, which is not a big deal. And right here, this bowl, supposed to be the bowl for cleaning the brushes. Look at that. That brush is no longer good, and that roller is done. Cannot use that anymore. So it's look like people work. So every time you do a job, you have to buy something new. You have the roller in the bucket here, left unclean. Somebody moved this already this morning. This here is the black paint. Still have paint in it, still have the roller sitting in it. Problem is, whenever I try to tell this young man who did this job, show him some things, he's very resistant to change. He would give you all kind of excuses. Look at this. It's supposed to be white. Look up in there. All right, so that means he didn't get that. All right, this is the best job I have seen him done. On here like this. And I show him how to do this work without messing up like that. So let's go up the steps. And I would say this is an excellent job. It's Wi-Fi in Liberia, boy. Wi-Fi in Liberia. It's a challenge. All right, look at this. Even though I moved the Wi-Fi in onto the porch, which is just around the corner from the steps, I still have problems. Why is white all over the black? Okay, why is white down here on this landing? When I told him, if you want to do something, get an old sheet or something, cover it up. White all on the garage door. This makes the job look bad. Look at this wall. Look at this wall. All right, the whitewash dripping all down. I did tell him, I said, hey, when you're doing this, when I do stuff like this, I always have a rag with me, a damp rag, just wipe it off. He did it once or twice, and most times he'll tell me, oh, it take long. It take long time. Hey, you're being paid. So what are you talking about long time? You're being paid to do the job right. Take your time. I told him yesterday, if I was doing this, what I do, I cut the grass first. I'm not in the business of painting grass. Cut the grass first and do a paint job, nice paint job right there. All right. When he was doing this gate right here, I told him not to get it on the mosquito, whatever, netting. He got it all over and said, oh, they're changing it anyway. True, it needs to be changed, but you need to paint properly. Then he took the roller and flicked it or something, and black paint got all over here. I swept this off. When I first came, all of these leaves were white. I took the broom and swept them off. All right, look at this. Painting the ground over there. You know, do a good job. When you do a good job, I'll pay you more money. I don't know if other people will do that. Do a good job, I'll pay you more money. And it's much more than this. My cousin who's in the construction business came here, and the first thing she said, oh, you ask him, you paint this? He said, yes. She said, well, why are you painting the black part of this opening? Only this circular part is supposed to be painted. Only this right here. I tried to sweep this off. This would require probably water and a brush to get off now. That's more work. Take your time and do it right, and it will actually look, well, it will look better, but it will actually be less work. Something I learned over the years, longer is sometimes shorter, okay? If you take your time to do it, you don't have to come back behind yourself and do all this cleaning. Look at the plants. Well, I guess if she wanted white plants, she would have bought some white plants, you know, white leaves. All right, folks, I can't walk to the back because I'm disconnecting. This door here, security door. He just walked up there and started painting it. Look at the mess. I told him, hey, you're not even gonna clean the door off? Oh, it's not dirty. as dusty as Monrovia is, even though some of the streets are paved, there's dust all over this door, all over it. And the security man himself will not even clean his own booth that he's sitting in all night. You know, he dropped things down, leave it right there. The owner of the property had to make mention to him about, hey, aren't you going to clean where you sit? But anyway, folks, I thank you for watching, and maybe one day I will meet some of you guys who are YouTubers in Liberia, and I'm trying to meet them now. And there's one I connected with. Let me walk back around here. And so hopefully when I get transportation and time, I will take a trip up to where she is. Okay, I don't know of any male YouTubers. If you like what you see, folks, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hey, tell me what you want me to do. I'm willing to do anything, as long as it's legal and I have the time, I will do it. I'm not even asking for your money to support it. All right? Okay, thank you. Oh. All right, yeah, sure, yes, I'm sure. Okay.